The first interview I'm gonna show you is for Jay White the Prez. What's up, man? He was actually the first person that I sent the book to do a quick edit of it. I was thinking like when I sent it to him, I was gonna get it back probably like in like a month, maybe 2 months, but it took him like probably like 5 months to do it. I mean, he did a good job, but I mean, I really wasn't expecting it to take that long. But the insight he does have of the book is actually very good, and I'm thankful that he was there because, I mean, if anybody was to to do a dry run and see if I did really have like a piece of work that I could show to other people on my hands, it would be him. So I mean, check out his interview, see what he had to say. I mean, let's get it running.
James White.
Okay, tell us something about you.
24, St. Louis, Missouri. Go to University of Missouri, St. Louis. Working student.
What was your first thought when I told you I had wrote a book?
First thought, I thought you were bullshitting. Definitely thought you were bullshitting because you always say you're going to write a book. Then you actually gave me the book to go over, look through, and actually read it. And I was actually shocked about all the events you were able to put together in order to actually tell a story, so that pretty much shocked me.
Was there any emotional connect you had with anything I wrote in the book?
Pretty much majority of the book because I was actually there for majority of it, so it wasn't like you made stuff up to get your point across, to get the story across. Everything was actually based on facts. So I was actually shocked that you actually stayed true to everything that happened.
Okay. There's a couple different scenes in the book. Specifically, there's a couple parties that I mentioned. How did you feel about those? I guess I'm asking, were you entertained by this? And what form of entertainment did you find in reading it?
It was real. Of course, I'm going to be a little bit biased because I was there for a lot of those events. But pretty much everything that you said was, like I said, true to the story. So therefore, nothing was made up. So a lot of those experiences really happened. So I think that just adds to the actual legitimacy of the story that you were trying to tell.
I guess I compare a couple different type of women that I've been through in my life. Do you think I kind of hit it on the head with that, or do you have adverse opinion, or did I make you like reconsider certain things of how you view?
I mean, it's your point of view, so whatever you were feeling or whatever you were thinking about said women at the time, that's just how you felt. I mean, it's good. It goes both ways. It goes both ways for guys and women. Women have their point of view, guys have their point of view. You're giving the guy's point of view, and I feel like a lot of the characteristics in different women in a lot of situations that you were in, we've been in some of those situations in some shape or form. So it's not like you're lying or exaggerating. It's just what you were going through, and it is your opinion on it. So I don't think you're in the wrong for saying what you had to say. It was just what you had to say and describing how you feel at that certain point in time.
You've read the whole work. Would you personally recommend reading this to somebody else that doesn't know me personally?
Yeah, if you want to get to know about somebody, you're telling a story. You put together a lot of events that tell a story. So to give someone a good insight about what you were going through and who you are, they should definitely read this book. Obviously, if they want more information, that's pretty much up to you for you to go into about your childhood and things like that. But at this point in time, as an adult, I feel like the space you were in at the time, it's a good representation of you and what you were going through at the time. And I definitely would recommend somebody reading that book if they wanted to get to know about you, or if they just want to read a good story, because it's definitely a good story.
Okay. And did you have any closing statements that you wanted to say personally, or anything of importance?
Read the book. Like I said, I was there for a lot of things that went on, and it definitely was from your point of view. But I definitely can say that a lot of those situations, me and you was thinking the same thing. A lot of the conversations me and you had, things like that. It's definitely going to be a good read. Like I said, if you ever wanted to get to know about somebody or somebody's point of view, where they're at that time, writing stuff like that down is a good process to actually get that thought across and illustrate, those ideas and things. And that's just how you were feeling at the time. That's not necessarily, it's not necessarily to say you feel like that right now. Your point of view may have changed, but yeah, I would say read the book, definitely.
And just not to be biased from you in the last interview, so I'm going to ask the same question. How do you feel about strippers?
About who?
Strippers.
They make the world go round, man. They make the world go round, man. It's just one of those things that, like, it's entertainment. You may not understand why females do it, but it damn sure gives a good ass time. So I support strippers. I love the strippers, definitely.
Okay. Thank you, Jay White.
Peace.